All right, guys, how's it going? Well, as you can see, I'm just chilling in my lounge. You remember when this used to be just a grey settee behind me and a couple of cushions? Well, my bird moved in with me, and I've got this thing here and this bit here, and see all these like cushions and that. They're like normally all the way along here, right? But because she ain't here, I've just gone like fucking go over here. What the what? You want to see what it's like trying to get in my bed? I used to have 4 pillows on my bed. Now I've got like 44 fucking cushions and then 2 other. But it takes me an hour to get in bed. Just get fucking do with it. Boom, like that. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. How you doing? I've not been around much because my eyes have been playing up last few days. As you know, I've also had some problems with tummy pains and stuff like that as well. All right? So I ain't been too good. But I'm missing you. So I wanted to do a quick vid about this Semenyo stuff. And I did touch on it actually today in my morning briefing, but I know the briefings are not for everybody. But the Semenyo thing, I don't know if you noticed, but I never really showed much enthusiasm in it. My understanding all along was that Liverpool had inquired, Liverpool were interested. Obvious stuff that anybody could say. I mean, like, you know, quality player, quality as Rafa Benitez would say, quality for sure. You know, quality player becomes available. Top club might have an interest. What, you know what I mean? It's so easy for the media to start mentioning Liverpool with him, you know? And I think Liverpool have had an interest in him. And, you know, who knows what's going to happen with all that. But it just, I don't know. Like, for me, the right people from the start have never been going, oh, yeah, this is on. So you've had credible people like Paul Joyce at the times, probably, you know, probably about this. I'm just going to change what I was going to say. There's 2 journalists in the world concerning Liverpool Football Club you pay attention to, Paul Joyce and David Ornstein. That's it. It stops there. Maybe a bit of Fabrizio Romano. More Salah! Yes, rent a tweet for entertainment. And he's connected to the agents. It's not all about, you know, being on the paycheck or whatever, or on the take. But, you know, Joyce said, you know, Liverpool did inquire about him. You know, Liverpool are admirers, common sense stuff. But Joyce is saying it so we know that that is accurate, right? Romano himself also said Liverpool had inquired but didn't follow up, you know, stuff like that. So we know Liverpool had an interest. But I don't know, when everyone was going, oh yeah, he's going to Liverpool, I was just a bit like, I'm not really sure really. Doesn't sound, you know what I mean? Anyway, what you might recall is Indy, you know, the notorious Indy Kaela X account, made numerous exclusives about it. And I was looking in the log today to see what some of them were. Now, he's put a new exclusive out, which I'll probably do tomorrow, Christmas Day, to be honest with you. I'm not doing it tonight because I'm a bit tired. I was up all night. Bad tummy. I'll leave it to your imagination while I was up all night. And he's done another one. Look, here we go. Look, can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. I can't read it back to front, but I'm sure you can read it, right? It's on caughtout.com, caughtoffside.com. And basically, it's an exclusive. Liverpool turn attention to our 23-year-old attacker as Man City wins Semenyo race. And it's Bradley Barcola, right? And isn't it amazing that when it looks like Semenyo is going somewhere else and Liverpool is off, you know, the table, there's a new exclusive for someone else. This exclusive didn't come out prior to the developments regarding Semenyo and Man City. Do you see what I mean? Right? So we'll probably go over that tomorrow. So he's billed it as a bombshell exclusive. Liverpool's new target revealed. So I was looking through the log. 13th of October 2025. You know, these are the exclusives, right? The claim Liverpool interested in Antoine Semenyo. Early linking, nothing concrete. This is Dave's analysis here, by the way. Dave is my AI assistant, right? I've trained for more than a year now to analyze, you know, football news articles, the people that write them, etc., right? And we keep a log of all the journalists, all the Twitter twats, all the personalities that are discussed on this channel. We keep a log of everything they say. So I pulled it up today and said, Dave, tell me what that Indy had said about Semenyo, because I remember he went all out at one point. Some of you might remember this. So the claim, Liverpool interested in Semenyo, early linking, nothing concrete. The assessment at the time, right, that we did when we reviewed it was this is dot joining. Semenyo was already being discussed in the wider media. No figures, no timing, no commitment. Safe, low risk, Positioning, right? I remember going over this at the time when we reviewed the exclusive. 30th of October, the key moment. Exact wording. Antoine Semenyo bid will be submitted by LFC, is what Indy said. Will be submitted. And I remember saying to you guys at the time, he hasn't left a get out there. You know, he's stating as a fact, not could be submitted, will be submitted, right? The assessment at the time, this was the strongest claim he had made on the Semenyo stuff. No could, no might, no considering. Exactly what I've just said to you. This is future certainty, not speculation. This is the moment Indy nailed his colours to the mast. This is the tweet you remembered, Duncan. Your memory was spot on, because I said to Dave, I went, I'm sure that city. You know what I mean? All right. 11th of November, 2025, claim. Antoine Semenyo has asked to leave Bournemouth in January. The assessment was, notice the shift from Liverpool action to player desire, right? This subtly moves responsibility away from Liverpool. If no bid comes, blame becomes Bournemouth, Semenyo, market conditions. Classic retreat from certainty to narrative. 10th of December 2025, there was a caught offside article and a tweet. Claims Liverpool have agreed personal terms. Liverpool matched Man City's offer. There was details of the 65 million release clause and decision now with the player. The assessment at the time it was a huge escalation on paper, but still packed with understood. According to my sources, it looks likely. Introduces time-sensitive clauses to perfect future get-outs. Still no confirmation from Bournemouth, Liverpool, or Tier 1 journalists at the time. 14th of December, the claim by Indy, Liverpool opened talks with Bournemouth about the payment structure of the deal. Think about that. Salah informed during peace talks, plan to sign a winger. The assessment that we went over at the time, this is atmosphere posting, not reporting. Peace talks is pure theatre. No numbers, no dates, no confirmation. It keeps the story alive without committing to an outcome. So the pattern, and this is the important bit, start vague, link player to club. Make one bold claim, bid will be submitted. Walk it back, shift the focus to the player's wishes. Flood with detail, clauses, talks, meetings. Never return to the original certainty. That's not journalism. That's narrative management. So the bottom line, if you like, and that's not going over every single thing in the log, by the way. He did say a Semenyo bid will be submitted. That claim has not yet happened. Every subsequent post has softened, reframed, or redirected. If Semenyo signs, I told you so. If he doesn't, it goes to blame spreads everywhere except the original claim. That's how the escape hatch is built. And I probably will go over that exclusive, the new exclusive tomorrow. And I've seen somebody else do it as well, right? So now there's been two exclusives today of who Liverpool want instead of Semenyo. But they didn't publish or make those claims, those exclusive claims, prior to, it's Man City are favourites. Liverpool could still sign him, right? Anything can happen in football, you know that, until something's done, whatever. But the point I'm trying to say here is there are very, gullible people out there, you know, and I can assure you that tweets get deleted when things don't come off. And we go along, don't we, and we analyse these things, you know, so that when you hear the rumours, you can say, well, actually, this is where it's come from. Look for the hedging, look for the get-out clauses, of which there are always many. Although in that one tweet, with the date I've just given you, I can't remember what it was Liverpool will bid for Semenyo, will bid for him. But where's the fucking bid? You know what I mean? And unfortunately, people fall for this shit. You know, people fall for it. Now, you know, some people might say, it's harmless, it's a bit of fun or whatever. But the thing is, you get a lot of young people get sucked into it, you know, and maybe vulnerable people that are a bit older than that. You know, and when it's someone's life, Liverpool, you know, or football, people can get quite caught up in it. Oh, we're going to sign him, you know, and then disappointed. I just think it's playing with people, to be honest with you. Maybe it's not a big deal, but, you know, I'm older and a bit more boring, I guess. But I noticed straight away the minute it looked like, Man City were going to sign him or whatever, they come on social media with exclusives of who Liverpool were targeting. They didn't know this prior because they all thought it was Semenyo. And if you look at the reporting for months, it's all been, the journalists are all saying, but that Semenyo was more or less Anfield bound, right? But not credible journalists. But because of the message being amplified, this is why the ITKs jump on it, because it sounds like a safe bet. And saying a player has agreed personal terms, it can sound exciting. If you don't understand it all, someone maybe could read that and think, oh, he's agreed personal terms, it's happening then. But the reality is a player can agree personal terms with a dozen clubs. That's the job of the agent. So the reason I'm making this video is to show you, a number of claims that are associated to this, the backtracking, and then, all of a sudden, bombshell exclusive. This is who really Liverpool won, don't you guys? Anyway, I'm going to look at the exclusive tomorrow, I think. I'm not going to do it now because I'm a bit tired, to be honest with you. Are you all right? Are you looking forward to your Christmas dinner tomorrow and your Christmas presents? Notice how I got it that way around. Yeah? Well, I hope so. I do. And if you don't celebrate Christmas because of religion or something, this is what I'd say. I think if you think everyone's celebrating Christmas in the UK, for example, is a Christian, you're fucking deluded. You know what I mean? Most of them can never been to church in their lives, maybe the odd funeral here and there, But whatever your religion, whatever you take on, I hope you have a great 25th of December. Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas because you're a miserable cunt, something like that. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people, that would love to celebrate Christmas, but can't, I'm going to tell you a very quick story. When my mum was in intensive care in 2000, would have been Christmas 2011, she was in intensive care on Christmas Day. And I remember sitting outside the intensive care unit, because at some points the families have to leave intensive care when there's a cardiac arrest or something. So you all have to stand outside. I remember sitting outside and it was about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Day, 2011. And I thought I would give anything to be sat round a table having Christmas dinner with my family right now. My mum, my kids, and anyone, everyone. Yeah? And I thought all them people around the world right now, they've no idea how lucky they are to be able to not be caught up in this mess. Yeah? So, yeah, Christmas can be a bit shite, guys. And, yeah, maybe you're upset 'cause it reminds you of people. Trust me, I know. But, yeah, make the best of it, I say. Make the best of it, right? I hope you get all your favourite aftershave and underpants and all that. You know what I mean? I do. I hope you have a great day. I really do. Like I say, I've not been too good myself the last few days. My eyes are playing up. As you can see, they're starting to go a bit red just from doing a couple of videos today. And yeah, last night was a fucking nightmare, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping that I'll be well for Saturday so I can get out for a beer or something like that. All right, guys. Yeah, just wanted to update you on that. We'll probably go over this exclusive tomorrow because I won't be doing anything exciting tomorrow, I don't think. But I will. I'll be around, all being well. If there's anything you'd like me to address, please leave a comment. All right? Have a great Christmas, okay? If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up the video. You can drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I can't reply to every Merry Christmas, though, because there'll be loads. I know there will. I just want you to have a good time, and thank you for watching my vids so far this year, all right? There's love out under the video. If you want to buy me a Christmas drink or, support the channel or whatever, however way you want to look at it, there's also links in the video description, which is, the love art's more supporting the channel and paying the bills, to be honest with you. That comes in once a month. And the links in the video description is more like me beer kitty, especially me Revolut. That's the one I use on a Saturday. Hello, Remy. You all right, mate? I'm grifting, trying to get them to buy us a beer. I am. No one's bought us a Christmas present this year. Nobody's bought you anything this year. Do you remember that's because I've not done any live streams? Normally I do a live stream and someone will go, get him a piece of steak or get him a squeezy toy or something, a squeaky toy. They haven't, have they? No. Well, they're not getting me anything, they're not getting you anything either. See you in a bit. See you tomorrow, maybe. I might go live tonight for an hour. Do you fancy it? I might go live, but I can't stay too long because of my eyes. Make sure your notifications are turned on.